Hey, big boy. I brought this guy home. This is Cartwright. His owner just had surgery. And my horse that is supposedly a little lame is not showing it. She's not happy because Dottie is up at a front stall. But Cartwright is a Mustang. Your friend is over here now, Paris. Can't really see her in the... Oh my goodness, she's gonna... I thought she'd be having a fit because she has a new neighbor, but all she can care about is it doesn't have little spots on it. Come on, Paris. Come out. I just hauled them together, so she was totally fine with Cartwright. But she is not happy that Dottie's not back here. So that should be interesting. It's easier to have Dottie separate because she is fine by herself, and also because she, now without having many teeth, she's on mash. He's nervous, girl. And so rather than having hay storage in two sections, I can just have all the cubes up front at the other lean-to barn, and then the hay back here. So we'll see. Let her settle down. Cartwright's actually could care less. Oh, Dottie's calling to her. Well, we'll see how this works. I'm actually scheduled to pick up a little Appaloosa later this month that am gonna have on 1 month trial. So it's mid-March right now. I would be picking her up later March. You are just a spaz. Mellow Eddie over there. This is what's her problem? Alright, well, I'm gonna unload his stuff out of the trailer and hope Paris gets happy having a different neighbor. Oh my goodness. Well, she's obviously moving fine. Here, look at your friend. Don't pee right there. Hey, Mr. Cartwright. Paris is settled down now. It's about an hour later. She still wants to go out. I don't know if that's because of Dottie or because there's sunshine, but I don't want her running around. Let them get used to each other here, but I don't think there's an issue. Just need a little more hay, huh? Are you peeking out the split there to look at? Oh, what was that? Where's my little spotted security blanket? This is where Miss Dottie is now in relationship to the barn where the other two are. This pasture I'm in is one option for them for turnout. There's another separate pasture up there, and then two at the front of the property. Like I mentioned earlier, it was just easier to have Dottie separate because one, she's not as herd bound. Oh, Miss little girl. And two, I don't need a stock of hay. Oh, watch the wire, girly. Good girl. You're so dirty. You're so dirty. But I can keep the bags of hay cubes. She kind of, because she has a mush, she has a permanently green messy nose now. Don't ya? Don't you, dirty girl. Okay. Whoops. Sorry, startled you. Good girl. So she'll have this paddock. When I moved here 6 years ago, 6.5 now, this is where both the horses were in this lean-to barn. But it does get muddier. In fact, with all the rain the other day, there was a stream going through here. So she'll have this covering, and if I end up continuing to have 3 horses here, probably put in something to, well, actually the wind comes from behind, so I don't know, I might enclose this a little bit more to make it 3-way covered. And then this is the other option of where they get turned out. Up here. And another one that I use only in the summer is up there along the road. You can see the gate. Anyway, so my job this week is to clean out all of this where I've been kind of just throwing stuff because the space wasn't used as much, kind of like an extra bedroom. And this is going to get cleaned out. Good rainy day project to do in here. And then I want to have this opening made a little wider so I can bring my my lawn tractor in and park it in here. So this support will be removed and moved under that truss rafter. I'm not sure, truss I think, to support, because I only really need like an inch to get it in, but that will give me about 18 inches, and then clean up in here so that I have space to park. Because I was putting the tractor in this cover, which is now there, and the tractor mower was there, which is now out under a tarp. So that's the plan. Let's see if our new Cammy kitty is going to make an appearance. She looks just like our Mosey that we had to have put down. But she's not very adventurous. Are you up? Yeah, there she is up there. You gonna come down? She hardly even goes out. Where's Cammy? Kitty, kitty, kitty. Right now, I'll just stay up there. See her glowing eyes. Hello, evening. Alright. Well. There, a little food to bribe her down. But she is pretty much a carbon copy of a female version of our Mosey, except she has shorter legs and a shorter tail. You can't tell with all the hair, but she's kind of one of those little pygmy-legged kitties. Can you show your pretty face? Cammy, Cammy. Okay, fine. She's like, no, I want to eat. The Paris has calmed down. She still keeps looking up to where Dottie is, and Dottie's hanging out at the fence line over there. But at least she's not racing around, and she's totally fine with Cartwright, who could really care less about anything. Oh, Miss Paris. Silly kids. Okay, taking the big guy out today. Look at those. Got the camera out. Look at those hooves. All right, Cartwright, let's go. Oh, grass. Come on. He's a nibbler. I shouldn't have let it. There we go. There he is. You are just so big. Such a big old head. He's a Mustang. It belongs to my friend Jennifer, who's recovering after surgery. But we're going to go over to Battleground Lake and do a loop around. Where's your pretty nose? It's raining this morning. No nibbles. There's the big butt. He loves well. I thought I might have to extend to here, but he fits fine. This is actually a warm blood trailer, so good to know. Good boy. Good. He wants to go for the grass already. All right, Slowpoke, let's go. No more snacking, good boy, over the log. Good boy. No problem. I'm going through mud. Good boy. All right, you little snacker, come on. He's a tiny bit faster, but he's definitely not worried about staying right with her. That's where we need to drop some more gravel up here.
Yeah,
Let's see if he will. Oh, there he is. Good boy. Cartwright was a very good boy. He does like to nibble at the ferns, and he's a little slower than I'm used to, but he was great. We'll be doing a few more rides to get him in better shape. I'm going to see if I can get 2 rides in today here at Battleground Lake. It's sprinkling now. I'm on Paris. Been a few weeks since I've ridden her because she still seemed to have some issues with that back leg if I rode her too hard. But she's been moving around well at home and seems totally fine right now. So my hope is to get a ride in with her, go home, let the rain come, and it's supposed to stop again, and I'll be back with Cartwright late afternoon, early evening, and do another loop with him. We are a couple miles into our ride and she's still stepping out good and happy. So that's encouraging. And we haven't been rained on yet. I think we'll make it back to the trailer before it's supposed to rain. I think it's about, what time? Probably close to 2. And I think the rain's supposed to be from like 3 to 4. So then I can come back after that with Cartwright. It's fun to see everything starting to bloom. Spring is here. Now we're getting a few little sprinkles. We're almost back to the staging area. Paris still has a lot of pep in her step and has even wanted to trot up some hills, but I've kind of kept her in more of a walk or fast walk just so she doesn't strain anything, but I think she's feeling good, which makes me happy. So since I'm coming back with Cartwright, I'm going to show how my saddle fits on both of them. Even though their backs are way different, she's very narrow, he's flat-backed and wide. This saddle, the Living Bar saddle by Stonewall, is made so it'll fit any horse back, just about. I mean, obviously not a mini, but standard horse and most riders, because this part, the padding comes up and then the cantle can slide forward for a smaller seat. I like the fenders because they are straps here more like English leather, so you get some really good rotation and then don't get the pressure on your knees. So I'll take it off and show you the Living Bar. Rain, just a few sprinkles. Wanted to show you more about that saddle so you can see how much wider. Of course, I'm using my helmet cam, and so I can't really tell exactly where it's showing, but hopefully you're getting it. And then the Living Bar saddle. So, I hope. So this goes from a narrow horse to a wide horse. And if there's a lot of twist, you can get rotation like that. That's why it fits any horse. Alrighty. The big boy. So back at Battleground Lake for ride 2 for the day and ride 2 on Cartwright. Rode him Tuesday. Today is Thursday. Gonna ride again Saturday at Milo McIver in Oregon. So he's doing great, being a good boy. And hopefully we are in another dry period. So when I left earlier with Paris, it was starting to sprinkle. Started raining pretty good at home. Waited about 20 minutes or so, loaded up, and now it's not raining again. Looks like there's some people camping here though. Pokey Walker. He likes to grab those ferns as we go by. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and share this video with a friend. Happy trails!